Good morning, everybody. Good morning. It's a beautiful, beautiful day. I cannot stop smiling at Cassandra. Just want to welcome everybody out to Sereniteaz today. Despite the rain, it is a beautiful, beautiful day. I want to salute Cassandra Curry, not just because she's a Brooklyn native, kind of transplant Brooklyn to Newark, but just an entrepreneur. I love your story, your background. Serial entrepreneur, I feel like. We know that sometimes the first go around doesn't always get it, or it brings you closer to your purpose. So I just want to commend you, kind of moving from event planner to something more meaningful and a holistic practitioner. I really salute you and what you're trying to do here, and I'm privileged to be able to say that Newark CDC lent you some level of support. You are one of those few entrepreneurs that kind of tap into resources that are around you. Oftentimes I come across entrepreneurs, I'm like, use us, and they don't always do that. So I just commend you and want to make sure that you know that we're going to continue to be here and support you. Thank you. I feel like she's getting everything right, kind of mind, body, and spirit. And a woman entrepreneur, so I just have to recognize that. And your birthday, like a perfect day for us to be helping cut the ribbon on your birthday. So quite a celebration. There's a lot to be said about being open downtown Newark during this time, during this growth, and during this renaissance. So we're particularly proud to be able to support that in any way that we can. So with that, I'd like to invite up Cassandra Curry.
Hello everyone, thank you so much for coming out today and supporting me and supporting the Juice Bar. I would like to first thank the mayor, Mr. Ross Baraka, and Miss Aisha Glover for coming out. You guys have been supporting the downtown community and all of Newark and doing wonderful things, so it's really an honor to have you here and blessing us with your spirit and your grace today. I would like to also take a moment to thank the community, because the community is why I started my business. The community is why I'm here, why I'm still standing, and why I hope to be here for many, many years to come. You guys have been supportive in social media outlets and coming in and telling us how happy you are that we're here. So thank you to the community, definitely. I also like to thank again everyone who could not be here today, whose blood, sweat, and tears we are standing in right now, because it has been a long road to open a business. A brick and mortar store is not the easiest thing to do, and it has taken a lot of people to take my idea that was a small seedling and take it to where we are now. So the quote that it really takes a village to raise a child, we are standing in my baby, and the village has come through. So thank you to those people who could not be here today. And again, thank you to Norma Gonzalez, thank you to Tatanisha, Miss Glover, and everyone. You guys have been so supportive and helping me to get my dream started. Again, when you talk about resources, Newark has a lot of them. You guys just have to use Google. That has been my best friend since I've started opening my business. Google, Google, Google. So from the Gateway Center to you guys' corporation that you guys have for small businesses, and just other small business. I mean, you can just talk to anyone. Everyone pretty much has their own small business. If you talk to anyone, they're usually doing something on the side that's working towards their goal or their dream. So being supportive and talking to each other and learning from each other, that's one way that we grow as a community. I'm really happy to be here in downtown Newark. The city is changing so much. A girl from Brooklyn did not think she can come here today and open up a business, but I'm here, and Newark has supported that dream. So I am grateful, I am honored, and I am blessed to share my birthday with you guys. I could be anywhere in the world, but I am here today, and I thank you.
I love it, I love it. And I just also want to recognize that you are really truly trying to create a sense of community here. I know that you've worked with and partnered up with our friend Nikisha at Mocha Lounge, and just embracing the community is something that we want to definitely further. So I just commend your efforts in that space. Next, I will never, ever, 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 ever get tired of saying this. I feel like he's probably got to a point where he's rolling his eyes behind me, but I do consider it an honor and a privilege to be able to work under the mayor and really helping to carry out his vision for economic development. We were recently at a convention thinking about, larger retail attraction, but lots of times that's just for us to think about how we anchor communities or anchor corridors and strips, because this is ultimately what we're looking to support and create more of. So I follow his lead, his vision, and I would not be here without him, and NCDC would not be able to be doing the work that it's doing without his leadership. So I just like to introduce our mayor, Raz J. Baraka.
Thank you. So obviously we want to thank NCDC, Aisha, and the whole team for always connecting us with the right people, the right businesses, the right ideas to make this city flourish. And it's exciting to be on the block with two African-American women businesses side by side, right? The narrative of that is huge. I mean, all of the discussion about where Newark is going, if they came down Academy Street, they'd get a glimpse of what may be possible here in the city of Newark. So I'm proud to have you as a member here in our city doing the work that you're doing. We want to make sure this business is successful. Same pledge that I gave to folks around Mocha Lounge, we have to do the same thing in here. We need to make sure that this business is successful. I'm a little health food nut, so maybe I'll come through here and check out some of the smoothies that you have at the same time. And we're proud to have you a part of the Newark community, particularly the downtown community. As this neighborhood grows and the businesses develop in this city, we want to make sure that we have some good local minority businesses in this community, or I should say black and brown businesses, because we're not the minority here. So we want to make sure these businesses are fruitful and they continue to multiply. So thank you. And whatever we can do to make sure you're successful, please count on us.
I believe we are doing a toast.
We don't get sorrow anymore.
Well, Mayor, please enjoy.
Thank you.
Between them.
So everyone, if we can just raise your glasses, because I believe that I believe that the best gift that you can give to anyone is the gift of health, because without health we have nothing. So let's cheers to health, wellness, and prosperity. Salud.
Sereniteaz all day. Sereniteaz family.
Awesome. Thank you. Ready? Everyone say Serenity.
Serenity! Lots of good luck. Lots of good luck.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.